Hi Libra, as I've said in all other videos, I've had a break. I've been really busy with my personal clients, but I am going to be coming on every month now. I've been a good girl, gone through my diary and blocked out certain days now so that I can get on and do these for you. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'm going to be reading for the last part of August. So I'm just going to be doing August as a whole, and then I'll be back in a couple of weeks to do September before we get into the full month of September. So for my Libras, I'm going to be using Psychic Tarot first. Then I'm going to be using the Rider of Waite, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Witch's Tarot. So my Libra energy, Psychic Tarot, spiritual strength, nice. So we've got Spirit holding doors open, so basically we can get through. So look out for a lot of obstacles kind of fading away at the minute. It's nice energy, so you've definitely got a strong spirit around you. Nice for Libras. I've just done Aquarius and Gemini, and both I kind of picked up on spiritual aspects. So air signs are definitely being upgrading in some way. Your challenge is to stay hopeful. It's to have hope. So they could be starting something new. It could be within relationships, or it could be spirit. You can't see that person there, but they're definitely around you. Your challenge is to accept that they are around you. It looks to me that your higher self or your spirit guides are trying to instill some kind of hope. Why is this coming around now for my Libras? Oh. Your solar plexus and heart chakra. So it's usually head and heart. We've got heart and solar plexus. You've got instinct. So it's coming round because they want you to be happy. They want your heart chakra to shine. Your heart chakra is opening up. Your solar plexus, you've got instinct. So your gut instinct is trustworthy at the minute. You can trust it because spirit are overrunning this reading for definite. They want you to be happy. So don't make decisions here. And Libras are well known for this. So Geminis. Libra is very well known for the logical part of things. It's kind of drop the logic and ask a question, and what do we feel here? Your solar plexus tells you what to fear. It tells you anxiety. It tells you excitement. It's like your human pendulum state. So I feel like you need to go with that. So recent past, emotional withdrawal. So I feel like you've overcome something emotionally. Now you're going with the flow. You're in that element. And that's probably why your heart chakra's shining. Spirit are like, yeah, come on, you've done your work. We're going to reward you now. We're going to lift up this curtain so you can crawl underneath it. I do feel like obstacles are going to be lifted. So recent past, you've started to go with the flow. You could have started to meditate, or you could have started just to take time out. If you're furloughed or maybe redundant or anything like that, you've had to take time off work, you could have actually used it in a good way. A lot of self-work. It's the 8. So raising your vibrations. I feel like a lot of you have already worked on that. So that's really good. So you're a step ahead, which is nice. 2020 is the year of the new karmic cycle. So it's about sowing the seeds. Whatever effort you put in this year will last for 8 years till 2028. You're already on it. So it's about going with the flow. At present for my Libras, yeah, the shadow. So it's the moon card. So it's about releasing anything from the past. The shadow is a spiritual aspect, though. You're taking on board your shadow part. So whatever you feel is your shadow part. So anxiety and things like that, that is my shadow. But then again, it's a power because my solar plexus, it's telling me that there's something energetically wrong that I need to figure out what it is. So at the minute, we could have been going with the flow, and then there could have been a trigger. So that's where they're telling you that you still need to have hope. They're giving you that hope. So it might feel like you've got obstacles. I keep picking up obstacles. So it might feel like you've got obstacles at the minute. Spirit's always got the upper hand. So there could be aspects of yourself or aspects going on around you. Seeing through illusions and not looking at it as logically. It's almost as if you've become the Harry Potters of the tarot. Looking at this, you're seeing behind the illusions that there's more to things. Your higher self is bringing that message in. I love this. near future. So we've got conflict and defeat. So there's going to be a decision that you need to make. So it's like you've chosen to go with the flow, but then there's an obstacle been put in place, a decision to be made. Do you go back where you know, or do you venture down? It's almost like, are you going downwards? Are we going to go down into that shadow work? Are you going to allow yourself to be triggered? If it's going towards the dark night of the soul, to me, the dark night of the soul is a spiritual time of desolation. It's meant to happen so that you can go back and look at the triggers in your life, face your ego. There is some spiritual work being done here. I don't kind of feel like it's a full-on conflict and defeat. I feel it's more, you could be tested with a bit of an obstacle, but I feel like spirit are lifting. There's an easy way through this obstacle, so don't allow yourself to get into that conflict, especially conflict of the mind, spirit and ego arguing with each other. So your power in this situation. Triumph. So it's to be triumphant. It's to see the red flags when they appear, you know, and deal with them then. Don't leave it. Deal with it straight away. But your power is to move forward. It's triumphant. It's to move out of this energy. So I do feel like because you've done a lot of work and everything feels like it's going good, maybe there's a little tester coming in. Have they though? Have they reached that, you know, awakening? Have they reached that point where they're putting themselves first? We'll just throw a test in. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling overall major. I feel it's more within yourself. Outside influences. Outside influences, my Libras. Truth and clarity, which is your card. You are the Justice card. So we've got Libra, the scales. So we're in 2020. So it's about balancing the scales. So this needs to happen in order for you to decide where you're going. It's like you've got one more test and then boom, universe, bang. 2020 is definitely your year to be planting them seeds to move forward. Go with your gut instinct, especially in decisions. Don't go with your mind. Seeking truth and clarity. Hopes or fears, communication. But it's also about listening as well. So there's obviously going to be some kind of conversations and things like that. But it could be conversations with yourself. Be careful of your self-talk. How you talk to yourself. Because how you talk to yourself has a major impact on how you live your life anyway. If you're going to put yourself down all the time, or I can't do this and I can't do that, take out the word can't. You know, it's almost as if you're testing yourself. You need to have hope and faith in yourself. That's what I'm feeling. And an outcome for August energy. My Libras. I've got a flyer. Triumphant success. Yes, making a comeback. There could be legal factors, there could be contracts and things, but then again, it could be a soul contract that you're ascending upwards with spirit. It's about cutting out the bullshit, to be honest. It's truth and clarity. The challenge is to gain the truth and clarity. Your outcome is gaining that truth and clarity. I'm just seeing a bit of a dip. And you get out of it because spirit are opening. It's almost like I'm seeing a garage door. You know, you need to get through that garage door and maybe you've no keys. Spirit just lifted up so you can climb under, just enough for you to climb under it. So it's like avoiding something. You know, they'll hold that door while you go under. It's not going to fall on you. So I'm definitely kind of feeling like there's going to be a bit of a tester, or you could be in that element now. But it's going to be absolutely fine. There's truth and clarity. You are going to be successful in this. Triumphant success. So I also feel like a lot of my Libras have not trusted themselves. Like the decisions you make, overthinking decisions you're making. Then you got into an element of going with the flow, whatever will be, sirrah, sirrah. And then boom, spirit throws you in another little test. Best way to be though, you know, sirrah, sirrah. You know, it's Whatever will be, will be. Live in that element. You don't usually get shocks. It's almost like I want to say, live every day for the 24 hours. Bring yourself back into the present. Because I feel like you were in the present, now you may be looking forward too much. So let's have a look what the Rider Waite have got for my Libras for the last part of August. Libra. One more. Libra. Overall energy, Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Wands is like in out energy. It's something coming in, something coming out. That's kind of stopping. We're either in or we're out. So the Three of Pentacles. So it could be to do with work and finances, working together as a team, that type of aspect. So it definitely could be to do with work. There could have been a bit of a testing time, or going back to work could be testing. So the challenge is the Three of Cups. It's to celebrate. It's to celebrate teamwork. Nice. 3 and 3. Might be starting to see threes. So why is it coming around? We've got the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse I don't like. Could be quite like narcissistic energy and things. Maybe you've gone back to work and you are around, maybe that's the test, working with someone that's not good. So you might have enjoyed the break if you've been off work. You might have enjoyed the time away, emotional withdrawal type thing, and then you go back in and it's, oh God, that this person's energy just doesn't match, man. Watch out for people suddenly leaving work who you don't get on with, or you know, that type of energy. So recent yeah, there could have been like backstabbing energy, unhappiness. You might have been off work on sick even. I'm definitely picking up like a work environment, almost like cliquey. I want to say cliquey, with the Ten of Swords, which could have made you like self-talk in a negative way. Your challenge is to be happy now. It's to be happy within the team that you work with. It could even be family. You could have been stabbed in the back by a family member, and now it's time for you to be happy. It's time for this energy to be in the past where it belongs. So at present, we've got the Nine of Swords. So it's like you're anxious about something. You're anxious about something coming up. I do feel like something's, because we've gone from being emotional withdrawn, and we've gone from being go with the flow and being able to chill and rest. Now something is like starting to worry you. There'll be a decision that you need to make. Near future, the Two of Swords. You're just blindfolded from it yet. It's like you don't know what to do in this situation. You're questioning yourself. And that's probably where I'm picking up the solar plexus, using your gut instinct. Because the challenge is to be happy. It's to come away from narcissistic people. That is what I'm feeling. Narcissists all the way through this. That's probably why you've got so much spiritual energy in your psychic tarot. Your power in this situation is, we've got the, so if this is a relationship, we've got the single independence card, independent person card, not needing anybody else, not, you know, she's got her own shit together there, she's got her own pentacles, she's chilling out in nature, she's happy. If it's to do with relationships, I feel like you are leaving a narcissistic relationship. There weren't no equal give and take, no working together as a team. It's time to go off and be happy. We're just backstabbing. It could be a lot of words, or someone planting seeds in your head, which could be the shadow card in the psychic tarot that came out. So that could be you going up against someone else's shadow. But your power in this situation is to be independent, to think independently as well. So I think you're making a big decision. I think there is a big decision coming up. The emotional withdrawal card now, I'm kind of hoping it's not that you were putting the blinkers on and pretending there were nothing wrong, because it's kind of coming around now, but you are spiritually protected. Outside influences to that is the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. But the outside influence to that is the Queen of Pentacles. It's that the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. She's very nurturing. There could be a strong female around you that you could go to for help or advice. It could be mum, it could be grandma, it could be a friend, it could be someone who works with you or works in that certain place. I don't know why, but I do want to say, if there's any Libras out there that are in an abusive relationship, the teamwork card, the Three of Pentacles, could be going and asking an organisation for help, like Women's Aid or, you know, that type of thing. I think they call it the safe net now, because there is males. I'm talking to males as well. So if you are going through abuse, ask for help. Hopes or fears, not being victorious. So that's a fear, not being able to get out of that, not being able to, because I've had all the way through, it's like someone's opening a door so you can get out. Your outcome is the Death card, the end of that situation. So I do feel a negative situation is ending, whether it's work or a relationship. You are spiritually protected. So in order to be happy, the Death cards come out again. In order to be happy, there's got to be an ending of a cycle. The King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, unstable. So it could be finances, or it could be it could be at work, or it could be a partner, even a family member. Like unstable. It's not safe. It's unstable. Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So I kind of feel there's a few of my Libras that I've talked to that are really in turmoil at the minute. It's quite upsetting, because in your spiritual tarot, really spiritual, like seriously spiritual. So I do feel that makes me feel better, because I know that you are protected. There is protection out there. So the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords. So this Ten of Swords, someone stabbing you in the back, making you feel like shit, has put you in your head, feeling like you're trapped in a situation. So if that's work, feeling that you're trapped there, that you can't get out of there, that you know, oh, back with this. If it's a relationship, it's like you can't get out. And that's probably why I was seeing Spirit open something so you can sneak out. So the Nine of Swords at present, which is like the anxiety card, the sleepless nights, worries, the Star. So sign of Aquarius, but it's also about wishes being granted and balance being brought into a situation, which the Psychic Tarot were telling me. There will be balance. I feel like someone's leaving your life, or you're leaving them. Yeah, it could be a relationship. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're leaving that energy behind you. I feel like you're moving away from narcissistic connections. Yeah, Five of Cups. You'll have no regrets once you do it. Five of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. So it could definitely be at work, or you are involving a centre, or whatever I said a minute ago, like an organisation, that type of thing. Because they will protect you. You're on guard there. They will protect you. So then you can drop your guard. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so it's definitely like unstable energy. So it could, and there's two going on here. It could be a work environment, or it could be a partner. The King of Pentacles is just in reverse. He's greedy, selfish. I'm saying he, because it's just a male on the card. It could be a she. Greedy, selfish, money orientated, that type of thing. Yeah, there's some good teamwork coming in. So the Nine of Pentacles being your power. I feel like someone's hurt you with the words. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Your power is to be like the single independent person. The Page of Swords in reverse is to block out the attackers and move on from that. Storm waters to smooth waters. Your power is to get away from this person. Get away from that person's energy. Whether Spirit removes them for you, like at work or something like that, or you're actually getting away. So the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. So abundance, just wait for your ships to come in, being patient. But the three could be significant, 3 weeks, 3 months. Queen of Pentacles on top of Queen of Pentacles. This person's very patient. She's willing to put a lot of energy into you to help you move forward. The Death card is ending all burdens. And the Emperor sowing the seeds to your future, putting effort into you. Too many. Could definitely be, mum could definitely be significant in this. Lovers, sign of Gemini, but then again, I do feel it's more about loving yourself. Yeah, in order to be emotionally fulfilled, we've got we're blocking something out, whether that's a person, whether that's leaving work to go to work as a new team. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that someone needs to go in order for you to be happy. So I really do. I hope that helps. I think it's going to turn out really good, as I see Spirit opening the door for you to get you out. So there's going to be some help coming in. Okay, I hope that helps. Bye.